For joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up.
Come on, I want to watch it.
Kevin Harlan here alongside.
That was my charger. All right, we're good.
Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Third best record here in the early going. A game and a half out. Now the starting group for the visitors. Steph Curry's out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Randall. Then it's Paul George, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Tatum. Magic Johnson is out there with buckets. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Jordan in at the 3, the small forward. There's a lot of expectations, high expectations when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft. You know it well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's something that I wanted. Derek Coleman was from Detroit, and 2 years earlier, he was the #1 pick, and I'd always been a fan of his, so I felt like he was passing the baton, and I had to kind of do what he did. And then Shaquille O'Neal was Rookie of the Year before myself, and the #1 pick. And so for me, I looked at it as, a pretty big weight, but the honor was more than the weight, and I was honored to be picked #1, and I relished in that, and I had great teammates that allowed me to flourish in that role.
Tatum dishes to Barnes. Shaq kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Jordan. Back to Barnes. Some solid defense from Lillard. Randall against Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, the big body of Randall using those broad shoulders to protect the ball in traffic.
George against Jordan. Pass to Shaq. Over George, and it's Jordan. That time on the assist by O'Neal.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Look at that. Just tremendous body control by Curry. He takes to add to this.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Here's Jordan. That one, no good. Excellent D there from George.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Jordan with it. He's coming off a 16-point game again. Five to shoot. Robinson with the block.
It's just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's Jordan. They need this. Inside, here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. George with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. A 3-ball. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to O'Neal. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Outside Robinson, out left to the wing. Lillard against Barnes. Clock at 6. From downtown, Lillard misses. Gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale. We discussed their defensive game plan, and he said controlling Jason Tatum will be crucial, adding he's a natural scorer, comfortable making tough contested shots. We've got to make sure that's all he gets. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Barnes passes to Jordan. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Now here's Curry. He had 40 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
First, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Walker surveying the floor. No good from Jordan.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Trier passes to Portis. Back to Trier. He kicks it to Barrett. And the pass to Payton. Trying his luck from deep. And Cancer pulls it down. Gotten just 3 of the first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Smart. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Walker against Payton. Passes it to Barrett from outside the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That is prime time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Fades back. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
There's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Tipped away. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Barrett. With 4 seconds on the clock.
And cat-quick reflexes there. Jordan sees that play and jumps all over it. Terrific defense.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The away team up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Daniel Tice out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Smart. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They've got Payton. Bobby Portis out there with Barrett. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Trier in at the 2 spot. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. They've got Enes Kanter. Jordan is out there with Daniel Tice. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position. From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid, Simmons. I mean, you could just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
The first one falls. Evan Harris is checked in for Michael Jordan. He's perfect from the line this time. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Smart deciding where to go with it. Gibson with the steal. Barrett with the ball. He's against Cantor, and Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Walker in the corner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
For a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
Payton dishes to Randall. Out of hand on it. Harris outside. And the 3 off target. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Payton left side. There's the dish to Barrett. Pass to Gibson. 6 to shoot. Here's Trier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum. That one misses. Randall with some nice D. With confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10. Delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Stephen Curry. Robinson with the block, and he's able to get it back. Shaq can't hit. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
The first one falls. That one misses. Lillard's checked in for Alonzo Trier. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Harris passes to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Lillard. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first.
And we've seen Randall Flores with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Devin Harris. Good on both. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Just 5 to shoot. Curry outside. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall. Coming off a terrific season. 19th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Now, here's Curry. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game, and they pick up 2.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it to Jordan. To the inside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tatum pulls it down.
Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. 15 seconds left in the first half. Walker against Lillard. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the visiting team in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
To me, they look out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back